Another day, another raid. If you are having trouble getting Deus diary, I have just the solution for you. This is the safest and most efficient way of beating Dio without dying. So without further ado, let's start the video. Happy face. Let's start things off by introducing my most favorite character to use in the game at the moment. All for One is probably the easiest mythical character to get in terms of difficulty and farming. You just have to get up to the My Hero Academia stages and start doing his raid until you get him. And trust me, he is well worth it. Just look how I'm gonna solo Dio with it, and he is the only character I've been using to solo all these new hard raids. So yeah guys, go get him for a free broken unit XD. See how fast that was? We are already at wave 5 smiley face. As you guys can see, I like to spam Void because it has a strong AoE damage and it pretty much takes care of the waves for me. And while it's on cooldown, I like following up with the third skill, which is Purge, my favorite skill in game because of the damage and iframes that it causes. Just look at that broken skill, hehe. Okay, now here is the part where we actually have to fight Dio. So the strategy for fighting this guy would be to stay away as much as possible from him and use ranged attacks. Unless you have a character like All For One where you can use AoE skills to get near enough Dio and actually cause massive damage. So if you are using All For One, this is my tips for you. First, get rid of all the enemies that would be a nuisance to you by using Void. After that, follow up with Purge to hit Dio and remaining enemies. Third, press Q on your keyboard to do a dodge backflip and press 1 to use your range attack and keep him at bay. And lastly, use your fourth skill to do a random quirk attack. Just repeat the process and you will succeed on beating Dio, easy as that. Did you guys see that Dio throws knives XD? But don't worry, that is the easiest thing to dodge. Just step on the side and he will literally miss you, lol. Also, don't panic or worry when you get hit by it because it barely does damage, just shrug it off, champ XD. Oh yeah, I also forgot to mention that by fighting any bosses or raids solo it would be easier. The more people in a raid, the higher difficulty it is in my experience. Also, I don't think I mentioned anything about what happens when you get close to Dio. If you ever get close to Dio, the color of the area would change for a split second and he will disappear. That's because he would be using time stop and use his skill Road Roller, and if you ever get unlucky enough to get hit by it, pray that you won't die, lol. Because that thing hits like a truck and would probably one-shot anyone, except when you play smart. What I do sometimes is that when Dio uses the Road Roller, I like to use Void as the iframes on that skill go for quite some time, and it's longer than Dio's Road Roller. So it cancels out the damage of Road Roller whilst I do damage to Dio instead. Easy win, haha. Well, I guess that was it, guys. That is my way of beating Dio and Deus raid. Hopefully you all enjoyed it and learned something from it, smiley face. Thanks for watching the video, champ. If you learned something new, please subscribe to the channel for more content like this, and don't forget to like the video. Thanks so much again, and see ya on the next one, smiley face.